What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Baseballogy. If you haven't been to my channel before, then let me just tell you what it's about really quickly. It's a channel where I just talk about a lot of things baseball, like everything baseball. You know, I talk about like focused questions like is exit velocity important in baseball? Uh, Lately, I've been going through my major league predictions for like what the standings will look like. Eventually, I want to get started on a trivia game where I'm still working on that, but um, I think that one would be pretty cool. So, just a bunch of things. It's a bunch of things baseball. That's kind of my whole point behind this channel is just to talk about baseball. That's it. If you have seen it, then obviously you know what it's about, and you know, so so on and so forth, right? So today I am going to be talking about the Jackie Robinson West Little League team from 2014, and if you do not know what I'm talking about, then I don't know. Let me explain it really quick. If you do know what I'm talking about, then I hope you actually don't need to hear this, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, there was this like little league team from Chicago, and they basically in 2014 they divide like all expectations, and they beat a bunch of teams. Like I mean they beat them really bad. Like I think they beat one team 42-3 or something, and that was in the district. It was in the district or sectionals of the Little League tournament. So that coach actually ended up filing basically a lawsuit or like a case against them, saying that they cheated. They ended up being caught for cheating, but you know. This team they made it all the way to the World Series and they made it to the championship, but they tragically lost to South Korea. So it was really fun to watch it when it happened. It was really interesting. It was awesome to see like a hometown team, come out of nowhere and just basically decimate every team they faced. So just a little bit of background on that, but I hope you guys know the name Ed Howard at least. I hope you at least know that name. So Ed Howard was a kid on that team. I think he was about like 12 or 13 years old at that time. So he just got drafted out of high school, out of Mount Carmel High School, in the 2020 MLB draft. Number 16 overall by the Chicago Cubs. He got drafted, so it was actually a really big deal. And I know they talked about when he got drafted. They talked about it a lot, basically saying, "Oh yeah, he was a part of this team. He was a part of this team," and blah blah blah. Right? So he actually, it's actually interesting that he gets to basically stay in his hometown to play. So, like I said, Ed Howard got drafted by the Cubs. But that begs the question of where are all the other guys right now? Like, what are all the other guys doing right now? There's, I think, one in high school, but all the rest of them, I think, are basically in college at this point. So, first we have, let's just get started. So, first we have Jaheim Benton, who wasn't really the biggest part of the Jackie Robinson team. In the 2014 tournament, Benton had a total of 5 runs scored, but got no hits or really anything else for that matter. Benton actually went to the same high school I graduated from. My baseball teammates and I tried so hard to get him to play baseball there, but he just kind of decided not to. I don't know what it was. I just don't think he liked baseball as much as some of the other guys did. Like from the Jackie Robinson team. I just don't think he liked baseball that much. I do remember him saying that he wanted to play basketball. So he tried that for a little bit. I don't think he ended up playing organized basketball at all. So I think he kind of graduated high school. Like last year, I think he graduated high school and kind of just faded from, the earth. So, yeah, no, I don't know what really happened to him. I know he was homeless for quite a bit. So I don't. He didn't really end up doing anything at all, especially with baseball. Next, we have Cameron Buford, who had 3 hits, 3 ribbies, and 2 runs in the 2014 tournament. Cam Buford decided to go to Marian Catholic High School, which, of course, obviously not everybody's gonna know. But Buford graduated in 2019 from there and committed to Grambling State University in Grambling, Louisiana. Hold on, bear break. Alright, cool. I actually played summer ball with this guy. I think it was last summer. And he is an absolute beast. I cannot say it enough. He can absolutely demolish the ball. So he is a fun player to watch. So yeah, I think he'll actually be really good down the line. I think he'll probably be a draft pick or something. Next, we have DJ Butler, who is the son of the head coach from that team. This doesn't really take anything away from him. I just like adding facts into my videos and adding fun knowledge. Butler got 2 hits, scored 3 runs in the 2014 series. DJ Butler played high school baseball at De La Salle for about 2 years and then transferred to Simeon High School, which is well known for giving us players like Corey Ray from the Brewers, and if you count basketball, Derrick Rose and Jabari Parker and Kendrick Nunn. So they're actually a really, really good school for basketball. They produce like college athletes like nothing. Anyway, Butler graduated from there in 2020 and decided to go to Kirkwood Community College. And so if you are not familiar with the name, just trust me that it is a really good JUCO program for baseball. If you want to look it up, look it up. They are usually a really good program for baseball. So we'll see what happens with Butler next year and a half. See if he maybe gets like a D1 offer somewhere. Next up is Brandon Green. Green had 5 hits in the series, 2 ribbies, and 2 runs. Fun fact, I also went to high school with Green until I got kicked out of the high school for throwing a paper ball at my principal's head. This is a fun and true fact. I was going to be playing for the same baseball team as him too. So, yeah, that would have definitely been a lot more fun if I actually could have not done that one stupid thing. What's even funnier is I did it as a dare. Some dude dared me. He was like, "I'll give you like $2 or $5 or something like that to do it," and I did it, and he never gave me the money. So I did it for nothing. So awesome. He actually, he went to Kenwood Academy. Like I said, I went there for like 9th grade. I also went there for 7th and 8th grade. But yeah, so he played there. Got an offer to play for Southern University, which is a Division I school in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So we'll check up on him in a couple years to see if he makes a professional team. I feel like he might be the I don't know. Depends on how he progresses, right? But I feel like he's going to be the type of guy that makes it into like a independent league team, and then that's just kind of where he falls off. Is just finishes his career as a semi-professional player, right? Next up is Trey Hondras, who had a total of 9 hits, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 7 runs, and had a .429 average in the series. Yeah, so Hondras originally he originally had a commitment to the University of Michigan, but something happened and he decided to go to the College of Central Florida. I don't even know where that's at. I've never even heard of it for baseball. I assume they have to be pretty good, or maybe he just wanted to go down to like Florida to play baseball. But But University of Florida is a really, really good school, and I think so is FSU. So I think he just maybe went down to College of Central Florida, hopefully to get like a better team to play on in the next couple years. But I feel like he could definitely uh, play like professional baseball in the near future. So we'll see what happens with him. Next up is Josh Houston, who had a total of 9 hits, 8 RBIs, 1 run, and a 4.74 average in the series. Houston went to Mount Carmel High School, the same place where Ed Howard and Alec Thomas both went. It's actually quite insane to think of all the talent that comes out of that school. It's even more insane when you actually have to face them. So it's really hard to they're a really good team. They're basically a college team in high school, and it's hard. Houston committed to Southern University, the same place Brandon Green committed to. We'll see if he can actually do well at Southern, and hopefully get drafted by an MLB team. But it just depends, right? Next up is Marquise Jackson. Um, he got 5 hits, 1 RBI, and 8 runs in a 2014 series. Jackson went to another really big Chicago Catholic high school. He went to Brother Rice, which is one of those like St. Lawrence and St. Rita and Mount Carmel that only produces college players. Like, they really only produce college players, even if they're just like Division 2 or 3. Most of them are Division 1 guys. Like, it's insane. Jackson played there and committed to McLennan Community College, which is actually a pretty decent community college. So like they're usually a pretty good bit over 500 every year. So it's a pretty good school, and I assume he should be able to make it up to a Division 1 school because he has a huge frame. He is a big dude, and he definitely puts a lot of hurt on the ball. So he'll probably make it up to a Division 1 team in like no time. Next up is Pierce Jones, who had 17 hits, 4 home runs, 5 RBIs, 9 runs, and a 3.53 average. Now these numbers are just ludicrous. It's no wonder like this guy is playing professional baseball right now. He got drafted out of high school in 2019 by the San Diego Padres. COVID has kind of put a hamper in his development, but he still has a role in the Padres organization, sitting at rookie league, I think, right now. He really didn't have great numbers in 2019, but hopefully he can get better through the next couple years. Make the big leagues. Next up is Eddie King, who only had 2 hits in the series and had a 400 average. He hasn't even graduated high school yet, while all of the other guys are playing college or professional ball already. He currently plays baseball at Marian Catholic and has a commitment to Louisville to play baseball. Considering he also plays on the USA baseball team, I think he'll be just fine when he starts playing college baseball. Let's see. I think 3 more guys here. Next up is Prentice Luster, which has way too many S's in it, who did not register any stats in the Little League World Series. I'm not sure if he played much in the series, but he was one of the 2, 3, 4 guys that went to Marian Catholic High School. With a couple of his teammates. Luster committed to Iowa Wesleyan College in Iowa. Obviously, it is a Division 3 program. The school that he is going to actually sucks pretty bad, but maybe he has like a lot more talent than like all of these other guys. I don't know. I can't say for certain why he went there. What he was looking at, whatever. Yeah. Next up is another guy I played summer ball with, Lawrence Noble, otherwise known as Quincy Noble. Noble only scored about 3 runs in the series. He also attended Brooks College Prep for high school, which is on Chicago's east side. So yeah, he's actually really good. He's like he plays outfield, I think, mostly. He's really fast. He doesn't really have any power, but he can definitely just slap the ball into the gaps. So he's a pretty good guy. It's also pretty cool, honestly. Noah got a Division One offer from Coppin State, where he has played for the last 2 years. It has yet to be seen if he will be draftable. I don't know. And then the final guy that we will talk about is Darian Radcliffe, who had 9 hits, 6 ribbies, 3 runs, and a 5.29 average. Radcliffe committed to Kirkwood Community College along with DJ Butler, but I don't think he actually went to college, or if he did go to college, he did not play baseball in college, which is kind of weird because I think he actually had a lot of talent. I think he actually could have been a pretty good player, but it just happens, I guess. So some people don't love baseball. Like some people just don't want to. Some people want to focus more on academics than they do on baseball, because this may not be an absolute like future for them. So they want to focus on getting a good job in the future and all that. So, well, that does it for this video, because I finished talking about all the players from the Jackie Robinson West team. If you liked this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you know when I drop more videos. Baseball season is right around the corner, so we are so close to actual games of baseball. With that, thank you for tuning into Baseballogy.